People don't underestimate you because you're weak. They underestimate you because your presence exposes things in them they don't want to face. That's why you've spent so much of your life being misunderstood. There's something about your energy people feel immediately. You walk into a room and the atmosphere changes. Not because you're loud, not because you're trying to impress people. Your presence naturally creates awareness, and awareness makes people uncomfortable because most people spend their lives avoiding themselves, avoiding their insecurity, avoiding the truth about who they become. Then someone like you shows up. Someone real, someone self-aware, someone carrying a different kind of presence. And suddenly people feel exposed without understanding why. Some people resent you before you ever speak to them. Not because you harmed them, because your presence reflects something back to them they've been trying to avoid. And truthfully, dealing with yourself is one of the hardest things a person will ever have to do. That's why most people avoid growth. Because growth requires honesty. But once you master yourself, everything changes. You stop needing validation. You stop explaining yourself. You stop shrinking to fit environments that were never built for you. That's real power. That's also why you've probably felt like the outcast for most of your life. You don't think like everybody else. You don't move like everybody else. You were never built to blend in. And that's your superpower. When you're naturally magnetic and different, people try to make you feel wrong for standing out. Too intense, too different, too hard to understand. But the truth is, you were never created to fit inside small spaces. So when people doubt you, don't get angry. Use it as feedback. Because if nobody misunderstands you, if nobody questions you, you might be living too small. Every person who became great was doubted before they were respected. That's the price of carrying something different. And the underdog season matters too. Because pressure builds strength, isolation builds identity, and fire reveals who you really are. Everybody loves a comeback story. But the truth about you is this. You were never average trying to become special. You were always a star. Life just had to baptize you by fire so you could shine the way you were always meant to. The room was never too big for you. You were just surrounded by people too small to understand your presence. So stop shrinking yourself to make insecure people comfortable. Stop explaining yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. Just keep walking your path. Keep building. Keep evolving. And let your greatness speak louder than their doubt. If this hit you, don't stop here. Watch this next video. It's going to take you deeper.